Is Scott Disick attempting to separate Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian? Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and updates. Scott Disick, a well-known figure from the Kardashian family, seems to be struggling with deep emotional pain as he watches his former love, Kourtney Kardashian, thrive in her new marriage with Travis Barker. There are whispers that Scott might be trying to create trouble between the happy couple, perhaps in an attempt to win Kourtney back. Scott once had Kourtney's heart, but over time, he lost it. Some say fame changed him, while others believe he was simply too immature to handle such a serious relationship. Kourtney gave him numerous chances, but Scott repeatedly failed to meet her expectations. At one point, Kourtney was deeply in love with Scott, but that kind of intense love doesn't last forever unless it's reciprocated, and Scott made too many mistakes to keep it alive. Interestingly, it wasn't until Kourtney emotionally detached herself from Scott that he began to realize what he had lost and started wanting her back. Their tumultuous relationship was a central storyline on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where fans watched their love story unfold over the years. At times, it seemed like they might end up together, but at other times, their relationship appeared doomed. There was undeniable love between them, but the challenges they faced were too significant to overcome. When Kourtney finally moved on and fell in love with Travis Barker, it marked a turning point in her life. She transformed into a happier, more confident version of herself, leaving Scott to watch from the sidelines, haunted by the realization that it was too late to fix things. Scott's journey has been a complicated one. While he may still harbor feelings for Kourtney, he has also been focusing on his role as a father to their 3 children. This shift in his priorities could be seen as an attempt to impress Kourtney or even to show her that he's changed. However, it's unclear whether this will have any impact on Kourtney, who seems to have fully moved on with Travis. Scott's efforts to be a better parent might be genuine, but they could also be interpreted as a way to stay relevant in Kourtney's life, especially now that she's happily married. To truly understand the depth of Kourtney's love for Scott, imagine it as a serene, picturesque landscape filled with blooming summer flowers, a symbol of beauty and peace. Now, picture Scott setting that landscape on fire with his struggles with addiction and infidelity. This metaphor captures the essence of their relationship. In a memorable clip from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kourtney is seen grappling with the painful reality of Scott's actions. After hearing a woman's voice on his phone, she tries to convince herself that his excuses are valid, but deep down, she knows the truth. Despite this, she isn't ready to leave him just yet. The thought of losing him is too painful, and she needs more time to process everything. In the video, it's heartbreaking to see Kourtney, a loyal and loving woman, endure such emotional turmoil. Scott, at that time, didn't deserve the kind of unwavering love she gave him. Fortunately, Kourtney eventually realized this and found the strength to walk away. Their breakup wasn't a clean one, it was more like death by 1,000 cuts. Kourtney was emotionally devastated by Scott's actions time and time again, until there was nothing left to destroy. In a way, this was a blessing in disguise, as it allowed Kourtney to open a new chapter in her life, one where she could pursue her dreams and find happiness on her own terms. With Scott, she would have always been settling for less than she deserved, stuck in a love that fell far short of her ideal. Leaving him was the best decision she could have made, and she didn't waste time dwelling on the past or harboring bitterness. Now, Scott often appears lonely and reflective, perhaps thinking about the one who got away. It's a stark contrast to Kourtney, who has embraced her new life with Travis Barker. Kourtney's decision to leave Scott was undoubtedly the right one, and in hindsight, she probably should have done it sooner. A man who cheats and even goes as far as calling another woman his wife on his phone isn't worth the emotional investment. Kourtney's journey serves as a reminder that sometimes, walking away from a toxic relationship is the best way to find true happiness. As for Scott, his focus on being a better parent is commendable, but it remains to be seen whether this will have any impact on his relationship with Kourtney. For now, Kourtney seems content in her marriage to Travis, and Scott will have to come to terms with the fact that some things, once broken, can't be fixed. While it's natural to feel sympathy for Scott's heartbreak, it's also important to recognize that Kourtney's happiness is well-deserved. After years of emotional turmoil, she has finally found the love and stability she always wanted, and no one can blame her for moving on. Meanwhile, parents criticize Kourtney Kardashian's inappropriate Halloween decorations. Kourtney, 45, has faced backlash for placing 2 inflatable skeletons in suggestive poses in her yard ahead of Halloween this year, with some calling it embarrassing, while others have come to her defense. The Hulu star and mother of 4 has always been open about her love for extravagant holiday decorations. Throughout episodes of The Kardashians and the family's previous show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kourtney has been seen meticulously planning unique Halloween and Christmas displays each year. While fans typically admire Kourtney's elaborate spooky setups, this year many expressed disappointment over her embarrassing display. On October 22, Kourtney shared that she had dinner with my besties and decorated her dining room with dark candles, skeletons, and cobwebs. She also posted pictures of her garden decorations, which featured a grand staircase adorned with pumpkins and 2 inflatable skeletons positioned suggestively on her lawn. Hello October, Kourtney captioned the series of photos on her Instagram, which received mixed reactions from followers. One commenter remarked, "As a mother of 4, I find it disgusting that you would do that to those inflatables." Another added, "You have kids, and you think the skeletons' positions are appropriate. Ah, tacky." A third person commented, "Just disgusting," while another user expressed sympathy for her children. "Do you have to sexualize everything?" asked another commenter. Someone else remarked, "Do you forget you're a mother? Your poor kids." However, many rushed to Kourtney's defense. One person wrote, "Who cares about the plastic skeleton? Kids see more disturbing commercials on TV than the positions of the skeletons. It's her house, her skeletons, her choice." Another added, "I love seeing how offended so many people are over the skeletons. They're awesome and hilarious." Another supporter said, "Love it. Why is everyone so upset about the skeletons? I think houses with skeletons hanging are more vulgar. Chill out. It's their house, their decorating choice." One commenter pointed out, "Not you all walking around in revealing Halloween costumes but getting upset over 2 inflatable skeletons sitting on each other." Despite the criticism, Kourtney has been accompanying Travis on tour and spending time in the countryside. This Halloween will also be Kourtney's first with her son Rocky 13, who is now 10 months old. She welcomed him in November 2023 with her husband, Blink-182 star Travis Barker. Kourtney is also a mother to 14-year-old Mason and 9-year-old Rain. Another added, "I love seeing how offended so many people are over the skeletons. They're awesome and hilarious." Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.